the things that in researching this that I learned about was that there are things in your brain, chemicals, that can make you happy. They're happy chemicals. Again, this is a lot of the work by Loretta Graziano-Bunig, who is a psychology major, I believe, and out of the United States. And there's a whole body of research about happy chemicals. And actually, a lot of the research on mindfulness ties into what these medications, what these chemicals in our brain benefit from meditation. So things like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, sorry, not cotton, and endorphin are endorphins are the chemicals that we naturally have in our brain that help us be happy. Next slide, please. And this was from an article where it shows how you can hack, that's a kid's term, how you can hack those chemicals to make yourself feel better. The dopamine, which is your reward chemical. If you are able to complete a task or you do some self-care activities, if we eat food sometimes, those things boost your dopamine and make you feel better about yourself. Oxytocin, your love hormone, which is, what we get, oxytocin. I'm having difficulty pronouncing this afternoon. Your love hormone, we get that when we're petting our animals or spending time with people we love, looking at a baby. I find recently I've been watching lots of baby videos for no reason, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel calmer. Some of the other things, the endorphins, which are your painkillers. Laughter is an amazing compensation for that. It raises those endorphins in your brain. Essential oils, some of the sense things. Maybe watching a comedy show, dark chocolate, that's one of my favorites. Now, serotonin, which is your mood stabilizer, which research is starting on how much our serotonin levels have been suppressed during this COVID-19 period. But look at what it talks about, things that help stabilize mood. Things like meditation and exercise and being outside in nature. So those are some of the things that you can do. Next slide, please. Again, just to remind you, things, and this slide comes from the Alzheimer's slides that I have about how to cope, when you're caregiving, some of the things that you can do as a caregiver to make yourself feel better, and also some of the things that you can do that can protect yourself against having dementia, the lifestyle things. One of the things I've mentioned here is, is about protecting your head, because we do know that there's a very strong correlation between head injury and developing dementia in later life. So some of these things here, I've talked about them all, being physically active, reducing your stress, making healthy choices. Volunteering is something we cannot really do right now if we're not supposed to be out in public if we're over 70 and we don't want to get COVID. But there are things that you can do online in terms of volunteering. A good friend of mine who's a senior, deathly afraid of going outside, retired teacher, she's volunteering, tutoring kids on the TV or on the computer, which is quite amazing.